What's up, guys? This is going to be an impromptu video. I got back a little while ago from Port Hueneme, California. I had a very fun time. It was very, as the kids would say, very lit. It was very enjoyable. It was a time for me to reset my body, my mind, my heart, just everything. As while here, I couldn't really get the proper sleep that I needed to get. I was in the hospital I'd gone to the hospital voluntarily for a day. I had been there previously for 3 days while I was on a 5150, so I didn't need to go through that process again. I had one reason for wanting to go, but that can be disclosed in another video because that's not really important. The purpose of this video is to explain what this life really is and what it truly is about. And I have this map with me, and for many of you, you can recognize what this map is if you've played the game called Skyrim. This is the map of Skyrim. I drew a little bit on it. So why do I have the map of Skyrim? Well, I have the map of Skyrim because that's what this life is like. It's a game. It is a game that we play that we don't realize that we're in. We signed up for this game without realizing it. Just like when we create a character, we become that character in whatever game we may play. For me, Fusion Fall, I became very connected with that character. When I played Skyrim, I was connected to the game of Skyrim. Whoever character I chose, that's who I personified. Whether I was a Khajiit, a Nord, an Orc, whoever I was, that is who I became. And it was very vital for us to forget that we are who we are in this life and be that game character, to really project our persona into who it is that we chose to be. So really, I am choosing to pretend, and it can be make-believe, it can be real, it can be whoever you want it to be. I choose to pretend as if I'm playing Fusion Fall, as if I'm playing Skyrim, as if I'm playing League of Legends. You know, I'm doing that right now, you know. That's how I create the programs. I really am basing it off League of Legends characters, and what I'm doing is that I'm creating you to be like that character. You know, forget who you are, forget everything about yourself, and just be that character. You know, it can be for a day, it can be for 30 days, a year, 10 years, 100 years, for however long you may live in this planet. And that's the point of this. It is to forget who we are. And that's why I believe that I'm at my best when I forget who I am, because the problem is that we get too connected to our egos that we don't realize why we're here. You know, I have my glasses, you know, but I can also wear no glasses for a little bit. I can see. I'm not blind, but you know, I can I can see pretty good. But it's just better with the glasses, and that's how this life that's what this life is. These glasses for me is an augmentation of how to see. And that's what happens when we feel these fears and these worries and everything. It's that reminder to your head, to your heart. Put on the glasses, you know, put the glasses onto your heart, put the glasses onto your eyes. It's that reminder of whatever you fear, it's not fearful, just put on the glasses. You know, you can't really see clearly. I can't see 100%, and then, you know, once I put the glasses on, I can see more than 100%. You know, and I say that because I can see very well with the glasses. So it's really not something that we should be, these feelings of fears and worries and, you know, rigidity, this fear of all of whatever. It's a signal of don't worry about how you're feeling. And it really actually, when you feel that way, it's actually like, focus on this, focus on me. Don't Don't focus on what you're focusing on, just focus on me. And that's why we feel that way. You know what I mean? When we feel these fears. Because we fear something, and then we focus on the feeling of fear. We don't focus on the thing that we fear. I hope that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Like, for example, if I feel that, if I fear, say, for me it was spiders. If I fear spiders, you know, my attention is brought to the fear itself, not necessarily to the spiders themselves. It is to the fear itself, not to the spiders directly. So that's what it is. And you can probably hear the cars going by. Sorry about that. So I just feel that, you know, I create vision boards, you know, and I do free of charge, and I believe that I have to up my ante, up my game a little bit, and do light and dark, do a mixture of the two of, you know, why pick one or the other when you can have a hybrid of both? And that's, you know, for example, I said this to my dad. I was like, and my mom was near, and it was, why pick just a werewolf or a vampire when you can be both? Just be both. Be a werepire. You know what I mean? And you can be who you want. And by being a hybrid, you're not just for vampires or just for werewolves. You can walk amongst them both, and you become your own individual persona, and you're stronger than an individual werewolf or than an individual vampire. That's what I mean. And that's what we are. We are energy vampires or energy werewolves. But if you can be both, then why not? You know? What's holding me back? So I'm going to keep this video how it is. It was great to be back. I hadn't posted in a long time. To my new subscriber, I see you. To the people who view my videos, I also see that. Comment down below whether you can pick a side. You can pick a side. That's fine. You also have that choice. If you want to be one, that's fine by me. I'm not forcing you to be a hybrid of the two. And we can focus on that alone. You know, that's in it by itself. So I'm so far creating a vision board for myself to get stronger, to get better. It is a mixture of Rengar and Gnar from League of Legends. So that's what I focus on, and that's what I'm envisioning myself to become, being a visionary like Swain. So that's a guy that's for Noxus. It's very, very strong too, very strong-willed. So, anyways, I'm gonna cut the video short right now. Thanks for watching the video. It was comment down below whether you are an energy vampire, energy werewolf, or whether you're both. You know, it's how you feel. Be honest. The first thought that comes to your head. So I'm gonna cut the video short. I've said this about like 10 times already. So that's it. So bye. Peace.